are wrapping up today's sessions about early intervention services, and I'm talking to my dear friend Swati, who's also the owner and founder of Ascend Rehab. So I'm going to let Swati introduce herself and then tell us a little bit more about what is her hope during these strange times.
Hi everyone, welcome, and I am Swati Shah, an occupational therapist for 22 years and a mother of 3 energetic kids. A little bit about Ascend. We are a multidisciplinary team where we have occupational therapists, speech therapists, early interventionists, our inclusions preschool, and we've just started with physical therapy. A little bit about our mission. We are truly about giving back to the community we live in. We really believe that giving back and making a difference is the fundamental reason why we are all in this profession together, be it early intervention or in our clinic here. So without further ado, I'd love to share more about the hope during this pandemic. We are in unprecedented times.
Absolutely.
And I believe that change is the only constant.
I love how you put that. That's true. Yes.
So since March, I feel like we have learned more from our kids in terms of during these times how to be flexible, adaptable, resilient, and continue to learn and grow.
Absolutely.
So on that note, I would say for early intervention especially, we use teletherapy extensively through video conferencing. About 80% of our families have experienced how to do this online, and what we've noticed is that the families are more involved. We're doing a lot of parent coaching. We definitely see a huge increase in engagement. We're providing emotional support to the parents. We're teaching them a lot of new things and partnering with them, even to do simple things like routine-based interventions.
Absolutely, yeah.
Which is brushing, a part of their meal times, teaching them how to do fine motor, self-help, language communication by using video conferencing. There are so many resources available online that are for free that we were able to use that along with the parents and the video conferencing to be very successful.
That is so nice, and I have heard that from all your therapists today, that they have been really mastered in trying to be creative about what is it that is in their homes that they can use and still provide the sensory motor stimulations or language therapy. So I think creativity has really come out through a lot of these, in these difficult times. So thank you again for all your time, and we really appreciate it.
Thank you, Namita. Thank you all.
Today we are in conversation with early intervention service providers, and with me is Gina. So Gina, introduce yourself to our audience.
So my name is Gina Elliott. I'm an IDS, an infant developmental specialist. I've been in the field for 25 years, working in a community-based program as well as providing individual services to children and their family from 0 to 3.
So most of these students, if you can tell us specifically how long they spend, and do they all have IFSP goals that you're working on?
Yes. Children from the regional center have an individual family service plan, and within that plan lists the goals and the services that they're receiving. And so if one of the services is a community-based program, then they have the opportunity to attend a program like Little Miracles. And so it just depends where they fall as far as where their delays are. Regional Center has their criteria of how they qualify for this program, and then their service coordinators refer them to us.
Great. Could you tell me what are some of your favorite moments in this program, and what do you think, how effective it is for parents and for children?
You know, what's really nice about this program is the flexibility that it offers the parents. The first days of the week that they can attend, some of our parents choose to extend their time here. So once they turn 3, some children go to the school district those children, for whatever reason, don't go to the school district, they can stay here until the age of 4. I like the flexibility in that it's very play-based, so children during free time can choose what they want to play with. There's lots of opportunities for them to engage in different activities. The specialists on hand are more than willing to help contribute to everybody's development. And I like the collaborative teamwork that we have.
Great, thank you so much. And I know with the COVID situation, it has really impacted everybody.
Mm-hmm.
So could you tell me a little bit more about how this impacts the program right now, and then what are some precautions that you are taking as you move on?
Well, the way it's impacted the program mainly is that we're constantly having to make sure that we're following the guidelines not only set by the state but also set by regional center. So we're constantly updating, looking on the website, talking to other professionals in the field. It's very interesting because children, when they first came back after the shelter in place, they didn't really recognize us with our mask on. So our speech therapist came up with wearing buttons with our face on it. So they knew this was Teacher Gina, this is Teacher Julian. It's very different wearing a mask all day. Some of the children want to pull it off because they want to see us talk to them. Some children, at first it was a little scary for them because, like I said, they didn't know who was behind the mask. You know, circle time is definitely different because all the staff is wearing masks. Some of our therapists wear shields as well. Just explaining what it is. I have a mask on my face, so I keep my germs to me, and I don't get you sick, and you don't get me sick. So a lot of explanation goes on. I will say at first, telesession, anything unknown is always scary at first, but the parent coaching that went on during shelter in place was amazing. For us to be able to be in their home, which we weren't physically there, but through telesession, guiding the parents on some things that they can do in the home to help develop certain skills that their child needed to work on.
So that's really good to hear, because I think everybody's scared about how much loss there is because of this COVID-19, and from what I hear from you, you're talking about how the telesessions helped you support the families, which in turn helped the kids feel just plugging right back.
Correct.
So it's great to hear from you, Gina. Thank you so much for your time.
Oh, thank you.
And sharing this with our audience today. We are going to hear from some of the other early intervention service providers from Ascend, and thanks for your time.
Thank you.